Utah's real estate is as diverse as its climates. From the summits of Park City all the way to the red rocks of St. George, Utah's real estate is bursting with character. Utahns love their real estate.
But it's always evolving and changing, whether somebody wants to sell it or remodel it.
This is Utah Real Estate Essentials.
It's just so fun. Okay, we're headed up to Sandy, and I've got Bettina Katz, who's one of the pros up in that area. So Bettina, tell me a little bit about where this one's located in Sandy.
Okay, this is the Boulders at Bell Canyon. It is just an absolutely gorgeous complex, private, gated community. Look at the views. And then the views from the inside is just, they're just spectacular. What makes this particular unit very, very special is that look how it's abutted to a forest.
Oh yeah?
Yes. So it is just really private and super serene.
Yeah. Beautiful landscape, as I'm going to see, and it looks like they're going to have some beautiful views from there, right?
Absolutely, and the HOA covers everything. There's your entrance, take some steps up to your main floor. Now, the owner of this particular unit is a collector of very fine antiques and doesn't want to move any of her antiques until she moves. But the house itself is just unbelievable. Incredible finishes, tremendous builders. It's basically Deer Valley meets Sandy.
Yeah, beautiful. And look, there's those views. We got a little inversion because we got so much smoke. But normally you would see forever, right?
Yes, and you still can see forever, even through the inversion. There's a spectacular kitchen, Viking oven, trash compactor, wine refrigerator. It's all included. Gorgeous copper over the oven. There's your wine refrigerator. And then from your kitchen, you can actually just be serving everybody and having this spectacular view and walk out to your outdoor balcony. But the finishes on this, even look at the granite, super, super thick granite. This is the dining room with yet again, another spectacular view from the dining room. It looks even larger than it is, but like I said, she has a tremendous amount of antiques
she's got some
around.
beautiful stuff.
Beautiful things from all around the world.
Yeah.
There's your balcony. And look at those doors. That's
so there's
very
really nothing
unique.
against the other on the other side of those views. There's no houses there, so you just look out right up.
She abuts the forest. She is in the back. Wait until you start seeing the backyard. The finishes here, that was just the guest bathroom. Even the guest bathroom has special finishes. Now, here you go. You're walking up the stairs and you are now on the main floor.
Okay.
Suite. This is the master floor. I'm sorry. This is the master bedroom. After a few steps, the entire floor is the master suite.
Wow, look at that.
Those sliding glass doors, that's right off of your master. That is just, and there's that private backyard I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Huge, huge ceilings, incredible finishes, magnificent antique bed, but that's not included. The double-sided fireplace.
Yeah, it looks right through. Into
It looks
big,
right
huge,
through.
Into the big master bath. I love it.
Here's this master bath. The finishes in this master bath are just unbelievable. Again, a view out of your tub. The finishes, again, spectacular. While you're in the master bathroom, this will lead to your huge closet. And there you see the closet. Of course, private water closet. Again, lovely, timeless finishes. When you're in this huge closet, there is a door. That door leads to the laundry room. So you've got the laundry room right off, there it is. There's your laundry room right off of the master closet.
And that's not like a small laundry. That's
Oh, no,
like
no,
big
no.
laundry.
It is huge. It is huge. Some people use it as a laundry dash office space. You can do craft room. Now, this is the lower level. They built in this spectacular bar.
Yeah, that's great for entertaining, right?
Oh, amazing entertaining area. Very, very spacious. Again, another view. And this built-in bar has a wet bar in it, has ice, has another wine refrigerator. There's your there's your another bedroom.
Yeah, right there.
This was, when she purchased this was more of a 3-bedroom. She changed the upstairs into a study. Here's your, every finish, even a little chair, a chair in the guest bathroom.
She's really loved this home, hasn't she?
Yes, she's really enjoyed this home. She actually built an extra deck. This is the study that it used to be a bedroom, but it was a wall a Murphy bed.
Oh yeah.
And then she just wanted to be able to entertain, so she converted it to a study.
And it's that outside living area, which is so adorable. It's so nice.
It's a 2-level living area, actually. There's a staircase annexing both outdoor areas, which is, by the way, the only unit. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's your outdoor area abutting the entire forest.
Wow.
So you have a master bedroom that leads to this area, and you have that study that leads to this area where you can entertain.
So you got views, you got location, you got the forest, you got it all, and all the beautiful furnishings in there.
Yes.
That is absolutely spectacular property.
It really is a beautiful property. Thank you.
So Brandon, we're headed out to the Heber Valley, and we've had this home before, but there's been a lot of changes, a lot of exciting stuff going on in the Heber Valley. So I wanted to talk about this house again. So back in the day, when I was doing a bunch of stuff in the Heber Valley, because there was a lot of growth going. This was at like 2006, 2007, and we were always talking, about how the spillover of Park City was coming to Heber, and you know, we kind of believed it, but it really didn't happen. But it happened now. And so I'm looking at the numbers to see what's going on in Heber Valley. Park City's become so expensive, and Heber Valley is an amazing location. All of a sudden, in the last 6 months, we've had 15 sales over $2 million in the Heber Valley.
Yeah, to be honest, it's got some explosive growth up there. And, you know, that leak over from Park City is happening, and has happened in the last year especially.
Yeah, and because the location's really good, and those houses in the last 15 sales, those were going about $600 a square foot. But now, under contract, we have 16 houses under contract over $2 million, and those are going, the average is about $700 per square foot, which means that Heber Valley is made some major changes, and it's becoming the new Park City. Camas is kind of doing the same thing in those areas. That means opportunity, because take a look at this beautiful home as we're taking a look at the inside of this. This one is on 6.5 acres, just about 6.5 acres. It's got a pool, all these things we're talking about. It's only priced at $211 per square foot. It's fully finished.
That's crazy. I mean, a tremendous opportunity for somebody, especially from an investment, if you just sit on it for a couple of years.
Yeah, because this is going, because it's on 6.5 acres of really good land. You're looking right up at Timpanogos. It's right next to the lakes, and it's got the indoor swimming pool. It's got the basketball court. But this is opportunity. Somebody comes in and wants to get a really good value and turn something. This thing is 12,500 square feet, and the reason why Heber Valley all of a sudden is exploding because they just finished out Red Ledges, which is the Jack Nicklaus golf course.
Right.
And they've also got a place where you can fly your Learjet into, which, if you think about it, they don't have that in Park City. So normally you'd have to go to Aspen, you'd have to go to Vail, something like that. Heber Valley is one of those places where you can fly your Learjet into, and these houses appeal to those people.
Yeah, this area is going to see some more explosive growth, especially with this estate and that kind of acreage with this beautiful home on custom upgrades. I mean, this is really a steal, and you're going to see that area, Jay, continue to grow, especially from the spillover we're getting from the Park City area.
Yeah, so this is, the way I look at this house, this is a really good value, because this house is 12,500 square feet. And if we took the square footage that they're under contract with these new homes, it's $700 per square foot, and applied it to this house should be selling at about $8.5 million. It's only 2.65. And so as the area develops and builds and all these luxury homes come in here, this is a place where you could come in and get a steal of a deal.
Oh yeah, I mean, it is. It's a tremendous opportunity. The airstrip adds some tremendous value. I just love the area, and as you see, overhead views. Just love this house. This is one of my favorites that we've done all year.
Yeah, look at the indoor pool. It's got this is kind of the separate living area. It's got like a mother-in-law apartment above the pool area. It's got a kitchen on the main floor right next to the pool, and then you go upstairs and there's a second kitchen. Well, actually, theoretically, that'd be the third kitchen.
Right.
It's got a little place for a BMX track in the back. It's got its own baseball park. You would think that'd be, kind of in the area. No, that's on your land. And this is, boy, you want to talk about opportunity at about $2.65 million. This thing is going to sell. This one is hot.
Yeah, it's really a great feel. It's got a great combination of luxury and accommodation for kids and grandkids, especially the indoor pool with the climate and the environment up there. But love this house.
Most people aren't insurance experts. Shoot, most of the time they don't know what coverage they have or even who their agent is. It's okay. It's not your job to be an insurance nerd. It's mine. I even have the glasses and sweater vest. As your personal insurance nerd, my staff of nerds and I are excited and eager to get nerdy about your insurance. Your coverage is important and so is the price. We understand that. Let us get nerdy about the details. If you're looking for the cheapest price from some online company regardless of coverage, you've got the wrong nerd. Now, if you're looking for a personal relationship with a local insurance nerd who cares about covering you and your family and that your cat's name's Fluffy, I'm your nerd. Give us a call or shoot us an email. If we don't answer right away, it's because we're deep in the nerdiness with another client. Don't worry, we'll get right back to you. We always do. Kai Tanner, Farm Bureau Insurance.
So you're buying a new house, and what if something breaks in the first year? Ask your agent to get an Elevate home warranty. We cover major systems like your appliances, your plumbing, your electrical, your hot water heater, your furnace, your garage door opener, and we also do rekey. So next time you buy a house, just don't buy any old home warranty, buy an Elevate home warranty.
Headed down to the Arches and Canyonlands National Park. Let's see what's popular on Moab with Rachel Moody.
Hi Jay, thanks for coming back down to Moab with me, and welcome to our little residential area here in the Park Road section of the city of Moab.
And so is this considered Old Town Moab, or what is this?
Not necessarily Old Town. This one's more, we call this the Parks. We're over by Swanee City Park where we have some of our major events like the car show. So this one's within 2 blocks of where you could go and enjoy the car show here inside the city.
Interesting. So is this one set up more as like a single family residence, a second home? What would somebody buy this for?
This would be really conducive for a primary residence. This is perfect in its location right across the street from the elementary school, the park, bike ride distance into town and to the grocery store. Our zoning here would allow you to have your home here or possibly a second home, but certainly not a vacation rental here.
Oh, okay. So this one, you don't want to rent this one out, but this is one you could live here. It'd be perfect for even a second home for somebody.
Absolutely. It has a family room and a living room. It has 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It has enough room where you could add a garage onto the lot here. And your master bedroom here has a nice access to the back patio that has a beautiful little green lawn. This is a perfect little starter home, your first time home buyer home. This is a great product for that.
Yeah, a cute little property. It's right there in Moab. Moab's so popular. It never goes out of style, right?
It never goes out of style, and your outdoor living never goes out of style either. And being this close to all of the happenings of the downtown core is really great.
Yeah, cute little property right there in Moab. Let's head down to the Red Rocks of St. George and see what the Ames team is up to.
Well, Jay, the market is still very active down here in southern Utah. There are still a number of really great buys to be had. in the St. George market. And today we're going to talk about a very high-end exclusive home that sits atop virtually a mountain here in St. George in a gated community. And look at the finish and elegance of this house.
Yeah,
this
talk about stately. This is, my goodness, this is a mansion.
Gosh, absolutely. In every way, this property is adorned with high-end custom finishes and features, 14 to 16-foot ceilings, arches, custom glass everywhere, coffered ceilings, and look at the architectural finish inside of this, as well as the faux stonework in the property.
Yeah, absolutely spectacular. And they've got a ton of windows because they really enjoy that view, don't they?
Oh, you could not ask for a better view in St. George than what this property has. The stately elegance of the property is only better by the fact that the view out the back of this is a forever view. It looks at the Red Rock Mountains. It looks over the Washington golf course area. Very, very quiet up on this street. And again, the finishes just go on forever in this house.
Yeah. And so would this one most likely be a primary residence, or this be a secondary home? What would somebody probably buy this for?
Well, Jay, this home would fit the needs of either or. This could be the home for like a corporate getaway, a resort type thing for some corporate executives that want to get away regularly and share a place, or this would be just a primary residence for someone, and it has the setup for both of them.
Yeah, it's a spectacular home. So when we're talking about St. George, where is this located in St. George?
Okay, so as you drive into the St. George area, the first exit you hit is the Washington exit, and you exit the freeway and you go west, and this is probably no less than 5 minutes off of the freeway. So it's close to everything. It's close to banking, shopping, theaters, golf courses. All that stuff is in less than 10 minutes from this property.
Yeah, this looks like a parade of homes.
It is 2006, and if you're a golfer, you can be at the Green Springs Golf Course in less than 3 or 4 minutes from this property.
Yeah, this is a spectacular property. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, this is somebody really thought a lot about this house. And this is like a home enthusiast type house. This is somebody that loves a house, and they've really put something majestic together here.
Right. Well, you watch on TV, you watch $1 million homes and $1 million rooms. This is a home that you can easily drop in to one of those productions, because it just goes on, and every time you turn a corner or go into a different room, there are more features or finishes that just continue to cause you to enjoy how great this house is and the finish on it.
Yeah, amazing. So how many bedrooms and baths are we talking about in this home?
Well, it's a pretty large house. It's just under 4,700 square feet. It has 4 bedrooms, 5 baths, has the outdoor cabana area by the pool and the jacuzzi. It's just huge. The garage is almost 1,000 square feet.
Wow. And it seems like every room that we own has got magnificent views and windows to look out and really enjoy this property.
All the windows are what you would call oversized view windows. As well, as you go through all the rooms, Jay, look at how much custom woodwork there is in this house.
Yeah. And the backyard is unbelievable. Look at that.
Spectacular. And if you're going to go out for a day of golf, pop in the backyard and hit the putting green for a few minutes.
Yeah, and you gotta love that pool, because you can look at the view right from the pool, and you're overlooking the golf course, which...
Absolutely. And you talk about a setup for entertaining friends in the outdoors. The backyard is spectacular for a barbecue.
Yeah, this is definitely a standout property. I really love it.
Hi, Zippy Shell. I just wanted to thank you so much for your help. You and my realtor came in and gave me direction on how to declutter my home, and it sold in record time. So the next question for you is, what's my next step?
Our declutter solution was just the first step. Now we have one of your containers in our secure and climate-controlled warehouse. When you need to be out of your current house, we'll come in with several more shells that you can load, and then we'll keep them in storage along with your original container until you are ready. Once your new house is completed and you're ready to move in, then we'll bring all of your containers back up to your new home. And remember that you can do the loading and unloading yourself, or you can have Zippy Shell do it for you at a very affordable rate. When your new house has been completed and you're ready to move in, then we'll take all of your containers and bring them to your new home. And remember that you can do the loading and unloading yourself, or you can have Zippy Shell do it for you at a very affordable rate. And that's what Zippy Shell is, portable storage and moving made simple. You can contact us through zippyshell.com and let them know that Zippy Girl sent you.
Your home is one of your most valuable assets, so for the latest in Utah's real estate trends and market conditions, be sure to tune into Real Estate Essentials every Sunday afternoon at 4:30. So Brandon, I got some folks up in Salt Lake area, and they want to move down to St. George and retire, and I know there's some creative ways of doing financing down here. Walk me through those.
One of the most popular ways is we use a HECM for purchase, right? So if you're over 62, you can come in and buy any house with a one-time cash down payment for half the value. So for example, if you bought a $400,000 house, Jay, you could put down like $225 and pay cash for $225, own the $400,000 house, and you're done. So a lot of clients... So you never make a payment. So you never make a payment. So you just paid cash, you know, you pay your own taxes and insurance at the end of the year, but you never make a mortgage payment, right? It's not a loan that's against you. So you can pay, so a lot of my clients come down, they have $300,000. They can't find a house they're tickled with for $300,000. But for $400,000, they get an extra garage, an extra bedroom, and so forth. And with this loan, you only need $225,000 to buy that $400,000 house. So they put a one-time cash deposit down of $225,000. They go back to the Wasatch Front with a $400,000 house and no mortgage payments. It's really
unique.
Cool.
We really don't deal with that up there.
You know what? It's a national or a government program. Any house in any city in any state. Down here, probably half our seniors use that loan. It's just crazy. You get up in the Wasatch Front, they're saying, geez, I've never heard of it, Brandon. Yeah. But truly, you can buy any home, anywhere, any city, for a one-time down payment. Now, you can still make payments on the house. You can pay it, sell it tomorrow, use the loan again. It's just a fixed rate like a conventional loan, but it gives you the option and flexibility to just own a house outright with a small down payment.
Looking around the state, let's head over to Park City and see what's trending with the David Lawson team.
Yeah, Jay, very exciting property here. It's a very unique property. We're right in the Heber Valley, down the road from Park City. We're right off Route 40, and we're at a 2.31 acre property right here in the Heber Valley.
Yeah, and so obviously it's got a home, it's got a barn, it's got a few things going on, but when you start getting into that much acreage right on the highway, you're probably looking at some development, right?
You are. There's definitely some future opportunities here. It's a beautiful remodeled home. Someone could move into this home, live in the home, have an awesome barn, a shed, and have some horses, cows, or pigs, of course. But the real opportunity is potential development. So this area is currently one home per 5 acres. Now we're 2.31 acres, but the future zoning is Town Core Center, which is 6 units per acre. And so what needs to happen is UDOT doesn't want people coming off of 40 onto the property. So there needs to be basically almost like a frontage road that comes in behind the property to give people access. And so that would change the zoning of the property to Town Core Center, like I mentioned, 6 units per acre. And so someone could come in, and that barn is beautiful, but someone could come in, knock down the barn, and potentially put up a bunch of townhomes once the property next door is developed. And you can see, you know, when we look at the video, the house is beautiful as we walk through. The kitchen's being remodeled. They put hardwood floor in, new paint. The house shows very well. But going back to that development opportunity, there's Wasatch Commons, which is just down the road a little bit. That road would come off of Wasatch Commons through the property next door, and that property next door is under contract by a developer already. So I used to say...
So it's already going to happen.
So I used to say 3, 5, 10 years down the road, but they've already hired an engineer. They already have plans to do it. And basically he told me the engineers told me they've put everything in line where the county basically has to approve what they want to do. And that's going to include that road going in and dead ending at this property. And so, like I said, there's going to be a lot of opportunity for the right person that buys this property.
Yeah. And so, but the way it sits right now, you got a beautiful home, you got a barn, you got a lot of land, you can do a lot of things, but boy, that's what you're always looking for, is the opportunity you can subdivide your land and sell it off and, do some building, which is great.
You're exactly right. It's a beautiful home as is. Someone, loves the property and then watches the development happen around them. And then, hopefully the value increases because there's more opportunity with the land. You can do more with the land. And so it could be someone that purchases it right now, uses it as is, and then finds future opportunities with development opportunities and does something different.
Yeah, totally makes sense. A lot of times developers will buy properties like this, they'll rent them out and then just wait, and so this would be perfect for that.
Exactly. And as we go through the house, you can tell it's a very well-kept home. They've done a ton of upgrades. They've done new furnace, new water heater, like I mentioned, paint, hardwood floor, the kitchen, stainless steel appliances. They put that black metal fence all around the yard so you could have pets. There's a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, and Heber's growing right now. Park City is really spilling over into all those other areas, out into Camas and all that kind of stuff. It looks like you've got a little running water out there, doesn't it?
There is. There's actually running water, a natural spring on the outskirts of the property that runs through the property. And there's that amazing barn. Everybody I talk to is like, oh, I want to do a retail space. I want to do my pottery there, my artwork. And so, with that future development, could this potentially become commercial space in the future? It's worth a look into.
Yeah, why not? Well, it's a cool, very unique property, that's for sure, Mike. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jay.